let's see. A lot of these are offensive to YouTube, so I'm trying to think. Oh, one that I hate that we can start with is mic blowing. Mic blowing. I'm hungry. Like, I'll watch Penguins Zero, aka Moist Girdle, aka Charles White. I'll watch him eat food when I need to be hungry for something and I'm not actually hungry. So that is something I will do. But yeah, I generally do not really like the sound of people eating. The fluffy cover has not been hitting the same recently. It's okay, but I actively avoid ASMR videos with the fluffy cover at this moment. So this is more like a situational thing. At this current moment, I'm not a big fan of the fluffy cover. It's not my favorite. So I have been actively avoiding videos that use this. But I used to love bug searching, so I'm sure I'll have my face. I hate taking it off, putting it on. That sound is very jarring in my opinion. I also can't stand hair sounds. But that's also situational. Like, there are times where I actually do like this, but I generally do not like hair. The first 30 seconds to 3 minutes of a video are very important when it comes to monetization, so I should be good now to do a couple of the triggers that I think I wasn't really safe doing, but I am going to be very careful. So one that I cannot stand, is spit painting. So I'm this video, people are like, well, why are you making them weird? Like, you don't have to make them weirder than they are. You don't understand what it's like on the other side of the screen and seeing what you guys are saying about it. A lot of the comments are hidden, or I've deleted them, or you just can't see them because they're not at the top. But what I see and what you see are two very different things. So when you're saying, oh, well, it's because you're making weird, or, you know, you're making a big deal out of something that's not a big deal, I'm the one dealing with the harassment, and I'm the one dealing with the comments. So you can be blissful and you can enjoy your ASMR, and you should, but saying that I'm the one making it bizarre doesn't make any sense, because I'm the one doing it and then seeing the feedback on it and then seeing how people are treating me. So just keep that in mind. If I'm receiving a lot of harassment, I do scale back on certain things, which brings me to my next trigger, which I got a lot of harassment for, which is why I no longer do it. This is mic bumping. I love this trigger. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I think it's lovely. I love the noises. I love everything about mic bumping. But I got way too much harassment for mic bumping, so that is why I do not do it anymore. But I love this trigger a lot, and I still listen to it to go to sleep. Turn it up. is when people talk at full volume. This is my voice, and I don't like when people use their full volume voices. I like soft-spoken being a little bit more kind of, oh, my phone's being weird, sorry. Soft-spoken being kind of, you know, lower and almost alternating between a whisper and a just like normal talking. And I do actually prefer soft-spoken ASMR to listen to and to do, but I have a sinus infection, so it has been hard for me to do soft-spoken recently. I've been leaning more towards just a whisper because the going back and forth has been grating my vocal cords. But when people talk at full volume and don't do anything to fix this is crazy. It's so loud and so overwhelming, and I personally cannot stand it, but I know a lot of people do like it, and I know a lot of ASMR artists personally who do just use their voices, which is totally fine. That is a-okay, but for me, that is a no-no. This is stressful. I don't like listening to people talk when I'm sleeping. If I'm listening to somebody just like talk at full volume, I would rather just like watch Markiplier or watch Charlie to go to sleep. I wouldn't even bother putting on ASMR if I wanted people to be talking at full volume. So I really don't see the point in watching ASMR and listening to people talk at full volume. You might as well just watch somebody game or something to go to sleep, which a lot of people do. But do you know what I mean? Like, why bother watching ASMR when you could just watch regular entertainment? Another thing I don't really see very often anymore is mic muting. So where you're muting the microphone, going on and talking and whispering, or I just think it's really stressful. I think it's extremely stressful. I don't like the dead silence, and I also don't like the sound that the microphone muting makes. I think it's horrible. BBASMR is another person who hates this trigger. She made me aware that I hated the trigger. Like, obviously I hate it, but I feel like her video about triggers she didn't like made me realize, yeah, that is a trigger I hate, that I've only seen a couple of times. I feel like people used to do it, and I don't know if it got a lot of hate or what, but I don't really see people mic muting anymore. I hate it even just when I'm watching a stream and somebody mutes their mic, but I do that because I have to. It's just like the sound that it makes is just overwhelming and stressful. So I don't like that at all. I don't have a spoolie with me, but spoolie nibbling is something I despise. That like like the high-pitched noise that comes along with it is very overwhelming. Once again, I'm not trying to yuck your yum. If you like these triggers, you are more than welcome to like these triggers. This is what I don't like. Another comment I get frequently is like, why are you being negative when I make these sorts of videos? I just said, it's my personal preference. Let me have opinions. I hate sounds like these two. Now, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with sounds like these. It's not bad. It's just not great. Did mint eating my last video because I figured you guys would like it, and you did. But it's not my favorite thing to listen to, but it's definitely okay to do. So if you guys like that one, I will do more of that. I'm looking for my next trigger because it's related, but I think I left it over there. Give me 1 second. Another trigger I cannot bear to do or hear is gum chewing. Just like talking while chewing gum is so annoying. I hate this in real life, and I hate it in ASMR as well. I think it's really annoying. Talking at full volume. Another thing I can't stand, and this is gonna jump through you guys again, but like scripted role plays, but like really cringe ones. Like obviously a role play is fine if you have a script, I don't care, but like that bro, what are you doing in my room? Oh, it's so big. I can't stand scripted role plays. Like I've watched so many crazy ones. I like the satire ones that are like, your like gang boyfriend gets murdered on top of you and he just like screams or whatever, he like falls down the stairs or like gets attacked by a swarm of bees and he's like, oh no, oh my god, you know. I think those are really funny. But like the ones that are genuinely meant for relaxation, and she's like, oh, what do you have there, let me help you with that. I'm a voice actor, so maybe I do like them just a little bit, but like I don't like them like to sleep, but I do enjoy them from the perspective of learning how to change my voice and like do crazy stuff, and they are entertaining, like the satirical ones. But there are some that are not satirical, and those are crazy. Those are literally crazy. I've seen so many like babysitter, or like they'll come up in my suggested too. That's why they're so annoying. Like they'll come up in my suggested when I'm watching like a normal channel, and then suddenly like people are just banging at 3 a.m. like with this like anime like picture as like the only visual. Like, give me a break. I don't know. I don't like marker sounds. I wanted to use a highlighter for this, but that doesn't even sound bad. I need a highlighter. Highlighters specifically make the most egregious noises, and I don't think I have one with me, which is unfortunate. Okay, I don't have a highlighter, I'm sorry, but I hate the way highlighters sound on paper, especially on like a notebook. Highlighters specifically make the most horrible noises, in my opinion, and I hate that. But you can imagine what that sounds like. You don't need me to do that for you. And then I hate slow ASMR. I hate slow ASMR. that was grueling. That was grueling and unacceptable. Sorry if there's anyone named Slow ASMR out there that's intro sounds like that. I literally just did the first thing that I thought of, but I bet you there's like a Slow ASMR out there, and that's their intro. And I didn't mean to diss you like that, but I can't stand slow ASMR, which is why I pretty much only make fast and aggressive ASMR, or like role plays or like singing. I don't like slow ASMR. It is annoying. Not to say that I've never listened to it, and I have listened to it, and there are some slow channels that I do like. I like Secret XO, and she makes slower ASMR, but like not that slow. So she's, I think, one of my favorite slow ASMR artists, and I think Nana Night Ray does do some slower stuff that I really like. So that is not every single person that does slow ASMR is on my hit list. Absolutely not. But slow ASMR does tend to get on my nerves, and I see a lot of people who do these. I hate, whatever triggers they do. Fast and aggressive ASMR is one of those that they hate. So it's totally up to personal preference. I think slow ASMR just doesn't work for my brain. I have ADHD combined type in one of the most severe cases I think the world has ever seen. So I don't like it because it doesn't go with my brain. My brain does not like you taking your time. It's like slow walkers or slow drivers. You just want to get out of them. And sometimes I'll put ASMR at 2 times speed if it's not enough for me. So that's my remedy for that. I hate metal candle tops. That's super specific, and I think everyone hates metal candle tops. I have a metal candle top right here. You can't really hear the egregious noises because I don't have nails on, and I have on gloves. But you can just imagine how bad that sounds without the gloves on, because I hate that sound. I also hate ceramic tapping. I don't have ceramic within reach, thank God. So I don't think you want to hear that either, but I cannot stand ceramic tapping. I literally don't have a mug or anything near me. Not that it would really sound the same because of the gloves, but surprisingly we were able to get through this video without needing to take them off. Yeah, I would have thought a little bit more about that in hindsight, but you know what? I didn't think, and that's okay. I like crinkling, but some crinkling is just too loud. Especially crinkling on the actual microphone. I don't like that. This is also this. I don't like when people tap on the actual base of the microphone, which obviously I can't really mimic that because of the gloves. That's not helping, but I don't like that. I don't like tapping on the base of the microphone. I also don't like, I accidentally bump my microphone often. It's like my least favorite thing. I'm always hitting the base of the mic by accident, and I think that's so annoying. So I try my best not to, but I do it all the time. Okay, one thing that I said I hated last video that I would say I don't hate anymore, and I'm confused as to why I said this, is cork tapping. I like cork tapping. What I think I was trying to say is I don't like cork scratching. And I've gotten more liberal on cork scratching. I don't hate it because in most cork tapping videos there is a level of cork scratching. Someone I like when she does it is Chromo Sarah. She's a faceless ASMR artist. I do really like her cork tapping and cork scratching, but generally I prefer when people don't scratch the cork and when they just tap it, because I do like cork tapping, but I feel like every cork tapping video does have some cork scratching, so I've gotten used to it, and that's just like something that it just comes with it, and it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'd prefer if it didn't exist, but it doesn't kill me. I like liquid sounds. I feel like a lot of people don't, and I also just want to show this off. I filled this after the fact with like shimmery gold stuff that I use for Mel's makeup that I got at a League pop-up, but it has this gold glitter in it that I use on my face. It honestly looks a little bit more orange now, and I could probably just stand to dump out a little bit of the shimmer, but is a gold shimmer that I got at a League pop-up, Arcane pop-up, and I cosplayed Mel, but I had gold eyes, so that she's chronically addicted to this gold shimmer. And I thought that was really fun and creative, and I didn't see anyone else do it, so I thought I did pretty well. And that TikTok did extremely well, or Instagram Reel did extremely well, so I was pretty proud of myself. But yeah, that is pretty much all the triggers I don't like. I like most triggers. There are just some that really rub me wrong. I think everybody hates the globes tapping together. I haven't seen a single triggers I hate video without the globes tapping together. Can't stand that sound. Nobody wants to hear this right now. Except for maybe Aries. Aries, if you're watching this, this is for you. When it's done fast and aggressive, it's actually not that bad. Honestly. I don't know. Let me know. I didn't think it was that bad. Okay, that sucks. I didn't like that. But the first part was not that bad. Okay, now I'm going to put him on the mic. This, I hate. That was torturous. I hope you hated that, because if you didn't, I'm scared. Okay, I'm done torturing you guys. If you're still here. I feel like everybody probably clicked off because that was crazy. I hate that. So, hopefully that was fun and enlightening and special, and I hope that you're still here, because I wouldn't be. So, goodbye. If you made it through this amazing, splendid, incredible video, you get a gold star and a cookie. No, that's too easy. You get a gold star and a glass of milk for the glass tapping. So comment a glass of milk and a gold star if you made it to the end of this video and you're here listening to me say this. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this video to the end, and I will see you when I see you.